He's the Oklahoma running back. Joe Mixon did have his pro day yesterday, and Joe joins us now. What do you think? How do you think you performed at the pro day, Joe?
It was fine. I thought, it could have been better, but I was fine with my performance. At the end of the day, it was just basically me going out there and having fun with my teammates for the last time.
How much pressure did you feel?
Honestly, none. It was just, going out there and going to have fun.
Yeah, but you know that not being invited to the combine, and then you got all these people who are there for the pro day, and I don't know, did you feel like it was a benefit that you didn't go to the combine and you had this pro day that people focused on a little bit more?
Honestly, I didn't feel, really any pressure. I feel like it was just another opportunity, really. I didn't get it the first time at the combine, so luckily I was able to get it, for pro day.
Did you prepare more for the actual athletic part of the pro day or the interviewing?
I really didn't prepare for anything. Just was going out there and training. We basically been training for about a month and a half, 2 months. And, I was going out there to have fun again, like I said, with my teammates for one time.
How many interviews did you do yesterday with teams?
Not too much. Probably about 6, maybe.
What was the one question that everybody asked you?
The one question that everyone asked me, I really felt like they were really just trying to get to know me as a person. They weren't really asking, too many questions about, incidents. But I felt like for the most part, they were just trying to get to know me.
How many wanted to know if there were other incidents in your past?
There were a few, actually. They asked me, are there any other incidents that they'll need to know about? And I told them straight up, there's nothing besides the 2 that they know about.
With that in mind, though, how surprising is it to you that you put yourself in a position if you never had any incidents like this? Because that's quite an incident, a moment that you had.
Correct, and I take full responsibility for that moment. If I could take it back, I will. Things would be interesting, I feel like, if, them things didn't happen. But unfortunately they did, and I have to deal with it. Hopefully things get better, and got to just, keep grinding and wish for the best.
How would things be different if that didn't happen? What would your draft stock be? Like, where do you think that you would be taken?
I would hope a top 15 pick.
Where do you put yourself with these other running backs? Are you the best running back?
Honestly, I feel I'm the best running back in the country. There are a lot of good running backs, but I really feel like I'm number one.
How many teams have told you or your agent that you're not going to be on their draft board?
I really haven't got any notifications about being off of anyone's draft board. My agent, I'm sure he probably got a couple, but for the most part, I feel like we've been getting interest from a lot of teams.
If you had the opportunity to draft you, why would you draft you?
If I had the opportunity...
Yeah, let's say you're the GM of a team and you're looking at, you with what happened and your talent.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you take Joe Mixon?
I feel I'm a great teammate. That's first and foremost. I try to do anything I can to bring energy to the team. I try to do whatever I can to be the best teammate I could be. I try to push my teammates to greatness. At the end of the day, for the most part, I will basically want to, as soon as I get drafted, at the end of the day, it'll be time to go to work for sure. I know I got a lot of things to prove to people. I love to bring energy to the team, and hopefully we'll go out and win a Super Bowl. And that's what I'm aiming for.
What would you say to the fans, and you're going to have to say this to the fans who aren't going to be able to get past that video?
I respect how they feel. I can't get past the video. It's hard. I'm the one who did it, and unfortunately, I'm the one who has to live with it. I just, I wouldn't dwell. I wouldn't keep dwelling on the past. It happened 3 years ago, and I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't keep dwelling on, something that happened 3 years ago. I understand that it happened, unfortunately, and I can't take it back. I mean, if I could, I would. At the end of the day, I'm sorry, for, the people that's affected by it. I'm sorry to the girl. At the end of the day, it's just, something I got to live with, unfortunately. And I just try to, deal with it the best way possible.
What have you done in the last couple of years, though, after this? Was there therapy, rehab, anger issue? Did you have to go through any classes, anything required?
Thing required was I had to do a lot of community service. I had to do anger management. I've still been seeking it. I've still been, trying to go around the community and do anything I can, just to better myself as a person. I just want, people to really know that I'm trying to be that person around the community that's trying to improve for the better.
How's your family dealt with this?
I feel like it's been tough on my family. For the most part, they've been supporting me. It was tough, for them to see that. But at the end of the day, my mom, she's my mom, and I'm her son, and she's never neglected me, and I'm still her little baby boy. And I love my mom to death, and I appreciate all the support that my family and my mom and coaches and teammates that they've been giving me, and the fans.
What did your mom say when she saw that video?
She was disappointed in me. She was very disappointed. And I was disappointed in myself. I wish that day never happened. Going about the situation, it was hard. It's still hard to this day. But at the end of the day, I just try not to think about it. And when things come up, I go out there and tell the truth. But like I said, at the end of the day, she's still my mom, and I'm still her baby boy, and she sees me as her baby boy still to this day. And I love moms, and it's going to be like that forever.
Where are you going to be on draft for the draft?
Excuse me?
Where are you going to be when the draft takes place?
I'm not sure. Me and my family and my agent, we'll go over that when the time gets closer, and we'll make a decision from there.
When do you think you're going to get drafted, Joe?
Honestly, I don't know. I can only hope for the best, and that's going in the first round.
But you haven't been told, because I don't know if teams are going to draft you in the first round, even though you have a first-round grade. So, I understand where there's uncertainty there, but it feels like it's going to be second or third day for you. You haven't been told anything, any specifics?
I haven't been told any specifics. But like I said, I can only hope for the best. That's pretty much about it.
Joe, thanks for joining us, and we appreciate the time.
I really appreciate you for having me.
All right.
Appreciate it.
That's Joe Mixon, the Oklahoma running back. The process is what's fascinating to me. He's too talented to ignore. That's what happened at the Pro Day. Now, you might have had teams saying, I hope he's not as good as advertised, because then you can take him off your draft board. That's not going to happen. He deserves a chance to be able to play if a team says, we're going to draft you. He's got the talent to be able to do it. I know that we look at this and say, boy, do you want your team to draft somebody like Joe Mixon? If he can help your team, that's where you have that dilemma. Michael Vick, nobody was going to hire Michael Vick. Oh, there's no way he's playing again. No way. There's going to be protest, and then wait, he's still good. We see this. There are players around the NFL. It happens. Joe Mixon's just the latest here.
The Dan Patrick Show, weekday mornings on Audience.